look horrible in this photo. I'm like, I need a beauty filter. Here's the most beautiful hardware collection you have ever seen. All right, we're going up to the offices. Yeah.
All the fear that is around doing this.
There's so much fear, and I'm talking about it on the vlog.
I love that.
Yeah.
All right, let's take a couple pictures. Let's see what's going on here.
I thought I was the only one with the fear. Okay.
No, you're good. I always joke that these walls, because we do our consults and our post-ops, they hear like, I love my teeth, I hate my teeth, I love my teeth, I hate my teeth. It's such an interesting energy. All right, give me a nice big smile. That's not a big smile. You were
bigger?
There we go. Good, just like that. And turn a little to the side. Gotcha, gotcha.
We got x-rays from every angle, and I mean every angle. And now we'll see what's next. And photos. Okay guys, do you know what I'm saying here? I look horrible in this photo. I'm like, I need a beauty filter. Okay, so I worry about the grinding because I grind. And
do you ever wear anything?
Well, I did a Bright Smile at some point for like 6 months or a year, and I just stopped wearing them because they were hurting, and I just didn't. I would like to wear something that's comfortable as a night guard, then I'd wear it. But if it's gonna hurt,
Bright Smile?
yeah, it was like this. It's like Invisalign.
Oh, they made you.
They made, yeah, and then they send them to you every like 3 weeks, and you pop them in, and I think they went out of business like 3-4 years ago.
And how long do you think you did it for?
Maybe a year.
I call it Smile Direct.
Oh,
is that it?
Smile Direct, yes. Yes, Smile Direct.
And you wore it for about a year?
Or whatever the minimum requirement was. Do you remember what that was? I think it was at least 6 months. It changes your teeth in 6 months. I did it for 6 months, and then.
Did it do anything?
Yeah, it totally. I had one tooth that was crooked. This one.
Interesting.
And it straightened it completely.
And then did you ever wear retention?
No. So it was really useless.
Awesome.
And then they went out of business, so I couldn't.
Go out of business.
So I couldn't call and say, hey, let's
re-up.
Yeah, re-up. So I was basically stuck without anything. But I've never worn braces or done anything ever.
And you're not going to.
Okay, good.
But my question is, do you wear a night guard? Like
No,
something that stops you?
nothing.
It's a shadow, and those little indentations show up like a dark band almost.
So even if you whiten them, you still have the shadow and light playing.
Correct. And you need the length of that.
So I wanted to talk about what I decided to do with my teeth, because I think it's important for those of you that are consider doing this, or even if you're not considering doing this. Look how cute my dog is. I have to show you how cute he is. He's so sweet. He goes where mommy goes, and he brought his toy. So it just so happened that Dr. Appa had a cancellation last minute, and I decided to take the spot, meaning tomorrow. So I went in for my consultation today, and tomorrow I'm getting my temporaries. And that's how I am in life. You know, I think about something, I know I'm in the best hands, and I'm just gonna do it. So it's an investment, of course. It's a very big investment, But what are you investing in? You're investing in yourself. And there are a variety of reasons why I decided to do it. I'm going to share them with you. One of the reasons was that I'm not only, according to Dr. Appa, a clencher, but a grinder. I'm a grinder clencher, as he called me. And when I opened my mouth, he was shocked by the level of stress that my mouth showed, because I'm clenching my teeth and I'm grinding my teeth to the point where I have just been grinding and grinding and grinding tremendously. And if I continue on this path, my teeth are just going to get worse and worse in terms of their length. And I'm only going to be grinding God knows how much more over time. And then it's just not going to look good. A. B, some of the enamel has started to come off in my top 2 front teeth. That just happens with time, aging, wear and tear. Our bodies, really, we're not meant to live that long. And we're all living longer, looking younger, doing whatever we can to look fit and feel fit and eat better. And so I don't know, the enamel, for whatever reason, is wearing away, which has made these 2 teeth sensitive. Now, is it killing me? No. Can I live with it? Sure. But what happens is when your enamel comes off and you take photos and videos, the way that the light hits the enamel is different than the way the light hits, that's been worn versus hitting your enamel that hasn't been worn. And so you've got these variations in your teeth, and that creates darker teeth. So are my teeth dark, dark, dark? No, they're pretty good actually, but this will prevent them getting darker over time. You don't have to stress out and worry about it. He told me I had very good teeth, solid teeth, so it wasn't going to be a huge ordeal to do this. It's 4 hours tomorrow to get my temporaries. I go back the following day, and he literally sculpts my teeth in front of me. So he takes the temporaries and he starts shaping them the way he thinks they should look. My incisors needed to be lengthened, the 2 front teeth needed lengthening, all the ones, he's an artist. And so he's literally going to be painting and chiseling my teeth, my temporaries, shall we say. And we can look at it together and say, I want it lighter, I want it darker, I want it longer, I want it short. Whatever it is, we can choose on site. It's kind of like Leonardo da Vinci, I'm not even kidding, resculpting your teeth. These are very subtle things that he's doing. We're talking about a millimeter here, a millimeter there. And these millimeters add up to a perfect, perfect smile and a natural smile. So he said that I smile big, meaning I show 12 of my teeth when I smile. But I think I'm going to do 10 for now. And I'm going to do 6. So I'm going to do 10 uppers, 6 lowers. Also, eventually, when I'm done with this portion, I am going to fill in, I have some cavities because when I was little, my mother sent me to this camp in Switzerland, Pré-Fleury, for those of you, I think it's still there, Pré-Fleury. If anybody has heard of Pré-Fleury, please sound off. And near Montreux, outside of Montreux. Anyway, in the French portion of Switzerland. And they would give you bread, a layer of butter, and 3 layers of sugar. And I ate those things like nobody's business. I was 6 years old. I went to that camp since I was 5. I was very little. And I ate those things like nobody's business. I came back to the US and I had 12 cavities. So I do have fillings from forever ago that are silver, and it would be a good idea to turn those white. And I'm also having some perforation in my teeth from my clenching. So I almost feel like this isn't just an aesthetic situation in my case. I don't know what your case would be, but in my case, it's not only aesthetic, but it's also, I think, important for the longevity of my teeth. I don't want my enamel to keep eroding and to have sensitive teeth and for it to get worse. And I don't want to keep grinding my teeth. I'm going to get a night guard. So that's going to help. And then there was a very clinical reason why I won't be grinding anymore. I will be grinding, but it won't have the kind of effect it's been having. And it was very clinical, so I have no memory of it. But I trust Dr. Appa implicitly, and I am so excited to do this. I will take you along tomorrow. I'm not gonna film the whole 4-hour process, but I'll show you a little bit of what goes on. And then once the temporaries are in, I just have to go back, I believe, a month later. Yeah, a month later, he puts in the new teeth, basically, and I'm done. And I thought to myself, there's going to be a lot of upkeep. I'm going to have to go in all the time and I can have them checked out. And he's like, no, you're basically done. And I said, well, do I have to have like servicing, like a car? I don't know, other than, of course, your regular cleaning, which I've been doing every 6 months my entire life. He said, no, you're just going to get your cleaning. And when you do your cleaning, I'll check your veneers. But no, there's no added huge expensive maintenance, which I was worried about because I just didn't want to have too many, already between the nails and the hair dye and the fillers. And it's just, there's so much. I don't even have time for all of this. So I didn't want to add another layer of beauty treatments to my already very heavy routine. So that was very interesting. He did say that if you want to change them in 20 years, that's probably recommended. But between me and you, I think in 20 years, I'll be like, whatever. I mean, I don't know. We'll see. But I don't have to worry about it for 20 years. How about that? Today's the day, guys. Walking into Lopez, and let me show you what I'm wearing today. I don't know if you can see. I have no idea if you can see, but I'll link it regardless. I love these jeans. They're like two-tone. They're like half blue jean, half black jean. 4 hours today, I'll be sitting in the chair, and that's it. After that, I come back tomorrow where we do the coloring, which is what we choose, how white, how non-white we want it. And of course, I'm gonna take you guys along. Just wouldn't be the same without you. All right, let's go. Here's the outfit again. No idea if that worked. Okay, we're in the chair. We're gonna be able to watch some TV during the procedure, right there. Very well thought out. And nitrous oxide. Today with Bankston, which is a hardware company that I am literally obsessed over, and I am sure you have never seen anything this beautiful. Let's go and find our wonderful Victor. Victor,
Hi, nice
welcome. Thank you for bringing this directly to us.
Yes.
And as you know, I have not stopped talking about Bankston because this is door hardware like you have never imagined. So imagine this is your door hardware. Have you ever seen anything more beautiful? Look at this one. That's right. This would be your door hardware. So instead of this ubiquitous kind of hardware that I have here, terrible, we could have something like this. I mean, it's just phenomenal. And what I also love is the marble. Now these could be fully customized, right, Victor?
Yes, and they come in different finishes, all available in stock.
So imagine if this is a door and you open it like this, just to give you an idea. There you go. Imagine if this is your door hardware. How amazing. And then they come in a variety of finishes and handles. So imagine you want, oh my God, Victor, please look at these. You could even have this gorgeous wood. Look at that.
And that's an American walnut.
A beautiful American walnut. This is probably my favorite. What's this one called?
The Portoro Gold Marble.
Of course, marble and gold.
Yeah.
Calling my name. And you could do beautiful chromes. You could do a satin finish. And then we've got, different door styles as well. So Art Deco. And the finishes you can pick are here.
These are different finishes for that collection, which is called Edition Office. It's a more brutalist collection that wears with time. For example,
This is the brutalist?
This is the brutalist one, right
This
here.
one? No.
That one. That's more like the vintage.
Okay, so this is the brutalist. And what does the brutalist handle look like?
So it looks like that. For example, this is a pool in aluminum. And the very beautiful one that we make is the patinated bronze. The more you use it, the more it will wear and the more the bronze will come out and will look like that.
So this is a pole, and then this is a door handle.
This is the lever, yeah.
So it would be essentially...
Yeah, that's the left one.
So it goes like this,
It would go...
more or less?
Yeah, no, actually this one would go like this.
Okay.
Yeah.
So as you guys can see, it's extended out and very original. Longer than most, which makes it really special.
Yeah, that's very special.
These come in 2 sizes as well. It's hard for you guys to see because, let me go here. Now we're getting a tour. Don't mind all the noise, but that's what it is in my life. Okay, so here we go. These are pulls. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. They come in 2 sizes. This is the doorstop. It is the cutest little thing I've ever seen. Robe hook. You're never going to believe how good this robe hook is. Gorgeous. I mean, have you ever? And then this is the lock. Victor, show me how this lock. So imagine this is on your door.
Imagine if there's a lock in the back. We should actually look at the door, but there would just be a lock like that. And you just simply turn it like this and it's locked and this is unlocked.
Okay, do lock.
It's a very little movement.
Unlock. Yeah, if you could, yeah.
Just like that.
See how subtle this is? I've never seen anything so subtle and so chic. This comes as a pair.
Yeah. So you can have
So a double door. Here's the most beautiful hardware collection you have ever seen. An Australian company by the name of Bankston. And this is the hardware that we are going to be using in our next project. So marble, you can choose mix and match. You have polished chrome levers. You can put wood on them. You could do something that's more of a simple lever. These are pulls. And for example, this is also door hardware. I mean, literally just gorgeous. Guys, we are at one of my favorite places, Olive Atelier, because they have some really interesting vessels that they bring, and furniture, by the way, that they bring. We are shopping for a client, and I'm going to show you around. We're in Los Angeles, and we'll link this location so that you too can come for a visit. Give you guys an idea of what pricing is. I see a lot of vlogs and nobody talks about how much things cost. So it's really hard to decide, like, should I get it? Do I need it? Do I want it? Is it worth it? So these are from Turkey. A lot of vessels and items drop from all parts of the world on a regular basis. So you have to come to Olive Atelier regularly. This, for example, is $245 for this jar, terracotta jar, very chic. Let's see what else there is. Like, this would look great in an entrance. You could put it outside by your front door, like one on each side. The ones that have handles, let's see if they're more expensive. These are $335 because they're larger, just to give you an idea. And there are many, many of them. As you can see, they go all the way to the back. The biggest one comes to my hip. I'm 5'8", if that means anything. Boom. And this one, for example, is, I'm not guessing, it's $845. So what else do they have? Well, they've got some very cute wood decor items that you could put on a shelf for decoration, $95. And they also have these really adorable benches. I know that these are actual benches that are vintage. They're brought in from China. And these benches are actually priced really well. They're about $175. So these would look great against a wall. I might be buying one of these for my house because I feel like everything I have in my house is so precious, if you know what I mean. Everything's so buttoned up and I need a little bit of a shock, right? You want to shock people with something so old and rustic that they're like, what? So that would be a great item. Like I have this great artwork from Gino Pranzana, which is the Fontellina. You guys have seen that? The whole Capri beach. And it needs a little something underneath. So something long and lean would work. So in a hallway, this would be a great item. Maybe in an entrance that's skinny, this would be a great item. And you can actually sit and take your shoes on and off. Good piece. They also have these, they feel like paper mache bowls for $65. This is made in India. These I believe are new, but great for decor. These have little foots, so these are a bit footed. Again, $65. My favorite section, these are the limestone planters. These are expensive. There's no way around it. Mine I got from Berber Imports, which I love. I didn't know they also had, Olive actually had these. And let's see if we can find a price tag. No, we cannot. We cannot. Well, maybe. All right, here we go, $1,400. That's about right. That's what you're gonna be paying for a very small vessel. They are super expensive, but I think they are worth it. I like to get ones that are super patinaed. So another thing that people are doing is that they're turning these limestone planters, once they have been waterproofed, into fountains. So that's a great feature to have in a backyard. And I love that idea. I love water in a backyard. I love the sound of water. And look how beautiful this is. This $675 from India. I think that's a really good deal, to be honest, for something this enormous. Look how big this is. Let's go inside. Okay, so I decided to get some of these vases for decor, shelf decor. This is a really adorable piece for $35. I had to have it. And this one is direct from the south of France, and it's an antique. And this one's $245, and I got these cuties for $95. It was really fun. Hope you guys enjoyed my little tour. These are the items I decided to source. I'm going to show you how I'm going to style some of them. Not all of them are for me, so you'll get to see a little bit of what we do with these. Hi, Johnny. What are you going to show us today?
I'm going to show you an amazing mid-century in prime Beverly Hills, north of Sunset.
North of Sunset, okay.
And it's built in 1950. It's about 5,000 square feet on over half acre, flat, right around the corner. Like I said, Bev Hills Hotel, and you know the Robinson Gardens?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's right here.
We're behind Robinson Gardens.
We are. I believe it's 5 bedrooms, a little over 5,000 square feet. Lot's about 23,000-ish. And they're asking $16,995.
Please come on in.
Thank you.
I've never seen these dressed up.
I know. You know what? I got
This is a mid-century home that hasn't been touched in 50 years, guys. This is a jewel of the jewels. So this almost feels like a time capsule, which is precisely what we're looking for. Okay, this is very unusual layout because this is not a formal dining room, and this seems to be a formal, I would say, living room. Everything is paneled, beautifully paneled. I guess this would be the formal dining room. And this is the bar. Very moody bar with built-ins. And let's look at the outdoors. It's supposed to be magnificent. Backyard is lovely.
I would assume so.
Okay, so I haven't seen the kitchen yet. Okay, so the kitchen is off of the
Kitchen's back here.
dining room. There it is. Let's locate that kitchen. Okay, here is the kitchen. Here is the sink. And here's more kitchen. Back here we have laundry, a maid's quarter with its own bathroom. So there will, you know, obviously this would be a gut project because everything is, you know, dated since the 50s. It's been in the same family actually for 40 years. So that means, oh, this is interesting. Oh, I love these doors. Look at that, guys. That is so interesting. These are obviously original to the house. I love this screen here. It's beautiful. And then there's a completely empty room. Wow. This, you know what this looks like? The old theaters, movie theaters that they used to have in Hollywood.
Kramer.
Stanley Kramer. This was an old movie theater, wasn't it?
The projector's still back there.
Oh, wow. There's the projector. So it used to project from here. This was the screen. And this was a real old Hollywood movie theater. How do you get in there? Oh, wow. Wow, wow, wow. I love it. There was another house I used to play in when I was little, and it had one of these. That is so cool. So this is how they used to do movies, guys, back in the day. I mean, it's just phenomenal that they've still kept these equipment. And guess what? Things are not that different with movie theater rooms. I mean, they're very similar still in terms of their shape and size. Here we are in the primary, correct? Yes, this definitely looks like a primary with a sitting area. The ceilings are quite low, darling. No, in a lot of the space. So this looks like his closet or her closet, vestibule, makeup area, and interesting, very interesting. This looks like at one point it was an outdoor portion of the house and it became indoor, maybe. I could be wrong, but I do like the doors here. Here's another bedroom and another bathroom.
Stand up, trouble. Good. You don't have any time for trouble.
Honey, this is what I'm talking about. Ceiling height here.
Yeah, this is 70 feet.
It's very low. There's another bedroom. So that's 1, 2, 3. We saw 4. I don't know where the 5th is. I see 4 bedrooms here.
There's one next to the kitchen.
One next to the kitchen and, oh look, there's a whole other. All right, very fancy powder room here, guys. From the good old days. Look at this carpet. Oh my God, look at the wallpaper. It is definitely untouched. I've seen untouched. So I don't know, so they moved in 40 years ago and just left it. Why not? They appreciated the contemporary modern vibe. I mean, there's a whole other room back here. Crazy. Wow. This looks like it was a den to me. This is not really a bedroom. But who really knows? Guys, I hope you enjoyed this vlog. Let me know if you liked that house that we just saw. I personally think it was extremely overpriced for what it is, and there was really no way to salvage. There was no architectural significance to that house in any way, so there's no point of even salvaging it. We'd have to tear it down and start over, so not worth it. But guess what? We are going to continue our search until the perfect house comes up. Love you guys, and we'll see you again here in just a few days. Bye.